Ladies and gentlemen, we just actually got some very good news for the Philadelphia Eagles game, but unfortunately, I can't even focus on that because our damn beat reporters won't allow us to. They won't allow our players to either. They're going to be the reason the players are distracted going up against the Philadelphia Eagles. Oh, and by the way, we need to trade Trevon Diggs. He pretty much just let everybody know that, yeah, there was a schism in the locker room between Micah Parsons' guys and DeMarcus Lawrence's guys. And I'm going to tell you why I'm not buying the BS that Trevon Diggs just said or what he's still currently doing. Let's get right into it. And man, we need to trade Trevon. Shut your up. First things first, let's actually kind of placate this fury with a little bit of good news. The Cowboys actually had full participation from Trevon Diggs, Tyler Guyton, and Brevin Spann-Ford going up against the Philadelphia Eagles, which means the Cowboys had a pretty damn clean injury report going into their Thursday night matchup against the Trash Pigeons. Now, that's the extent of the good news that we're going to talk about today, because we couldn't even talk about the Eagles today because the damn beat reporters for the Cowboys would not let us. They are still asking everyone that will listen, whether it's your uncle, your auntie, your grandma, they asking everybody that will listen Micah Parsons questions. And I am so tired of them trying to fish for some controversy. This is them being messy. What other reason do y'all continuously ask people, how did you feel about Micah? How did you feel about Micah? We know what everyone's going to say. He was a good teammate. I like the guy. He was my buddy. They're not going to say nothing crazy about him. And then you ask the Golden Goose Trevon Diggs, and his goofy ass actually gave y'all exactly what you've been looking for, asking all those questions. So now Diggs just justified y'all still asking these questions because he gave you what you wanted. Let's go ahead and jump into this, man. And look at this. Has Micah Parsons already been recruiting best friend Trevon Diggs in case he is cut by the Cowboys after the season? Is fat meat greasy, is what Clarence Hill had to say. So apparently, yes, he received an answer that yes, Diggs' ass is already looking at the future. He's already looking at what his next move is going to be versus trying to concentrate on helping this team this season. Trade his ass. John Machota is reporting the Cowboys cornerback Trevon Diggs on Micah Parsons. He said, quote, I think everyone liked him. That is cap. I feel like there were some former players who are not here no more. That is still cap. Remember, one of the starters on the defense was one of the guys that was actually vocal about not liking some of the stuff that Micah had going on. So don't try that. Don't try to just blame it on DeMarcus Lawrence, Trevon. And see, the fact that you just did this lets me know that, yes, you and Micah were going around in the locker room essentially jumping people. By not jumping people physically, but jumping people from the standpoint of, hey, I have more people on this side that agrees with me, or I have my buddies that agree with me, and now we're going to cause this issue in the locker room with another one of our teams. Y'all cannot tell me that if they had Trevon Diggs walking around thinking the crap that we're about to read, there was a lot of, I would say, hate, jealousy, and envy towards him because of who he is and the production he does. Are y'all effing serious, bro? I hate when I hear young dudes say this because this is nothing but a young, ignorant ass response to controversy, to criticism, to a critique. This is what young dudes do, man. Young dudes try to write everything off as hate, jealousy, and envy when somebody tries to tell them about themselves. Micah, are you serious, bruh? Trevon Diggs, are you serious, bruh? DeMarcus Lawrence was a made man before Micah even came into the league, bruh. What are we talking about, bro? DeMarcus Lawrence was a made man. He was who he is in his career. He wasn't going to attain any status higher. He wasn't going to attain any status lower. DeMarcus Lawrence was who he is, bruh. So you telling me that just because he had some critiques or maybe some things that he didn't like about how Micah carried himself, we instantly jump to, oh, he's jealous and envious. That's stupid, bruh. That's female stuff, bruh. I hate when I hear young dudes say that because it's an excuse 99% of the time. It's an excuse. It is not about jealousy or envy, bro. It's an excuse, bro. It's an excuse, especially when you're sitting here talking about teammates. You're not sitting here talking about hating ass YouTubers that can't get views, so they hate on somebody that is getting views because they want what they got. You talk about somebody that's on your team fighting for the same goals as you are, bro. And y'all worried about who jealous and envious of me in the locker room. That lets me know y'all were having them conversations like little kiki-ass girls having conversations. Oh, he's jealous of me. Oh, he wish he was like me. Oh, he wish he could get those 12 sacks that I get almost every year. Oh, I'm Micah Parsons. I'm the biggest thing ever. That's the problem. Micah felt like he was bigger than he was because I'm sorry. Micah Parsons was not a household name. He was not this superstar entity coming to the league, bro. The Cowboys platform helped him become that. We're not about to act like coming out of Penn State, this dude was regarded like he Andrew Luck or Cam Newton or somebody, bro. He was not a superstar coming out of Penn State, bro. The only people who knew the hell Micah Parsons was in depth was people that were fans of Penn State or the Big Ten football, bro. That's it. That's it. Let's stop acting like this man had some crazy meteoric status before getting here, bro. He thought way too much. That is the problem. That's the problem. And me as a fan, I can see that. So I know there was dudes in the locker room that feel that, bro. And Trevon Diggs, you cannot sit here and act like, oh, DeMarcus Lawrence was the only dude that felt that way, bro. You can't act like that with somebody else that's currently in the locker room also felt that way. So there was more people that likely felt that way, which means all the other crap you're talking about, there's no way I believe it, bro. He said, imagine if you come in here and you're taking somebody's shine or taking somebody's spot. He didn't take nobody's spot. Him and DeMarcus Lawrence were starting. They both were starting. He didn't take nobody's spot. He didn't take nobody's shine. DeMarcus Lawrence wasn't looked at as one of the best defensive ends in the league, bro. You're not going to like that. They're going to feel a type of way, especially if you're that type of person. Shut up, man. Get Diggs' goofy ass out our locker room. Get his goofy ass out our locker room, bruh. From the old encouraging the back tightness BS that Diggs was doing, to the joint press conferences he was doing with Micah, bruh, to the crying and bitching about the $500,000 escalator that he didn't get because he couldn't show up 83% of the time, to the not being effing healthy, to the business decisions you make on the field where you don't want to tackle guys. Get Diggs the hell up out of here, bruh. He's not focused on the game. Diggs is not focused on the game. He said, me personally, I never got anything bad for him, like ever since he stepped on the football team. Yeah, I'm sure, because y'all were too busy playing nut tap and grab ass with each other, Diggs. Y'all probably hug each other naked with baby oil covered on y'all body, bro. Don't tell him, bro. And that's just a joke. But damn, that's how y'all be acting, man. That's how y'all be acting. I guess his personality and who he is, he knows he's a great player. He knows he's good. He knows who he is. He clearly don't. He clearly don't, bro. So a lot of people don't like that. So that could have been different. See, this is what I'm talking about, bro. It ain't that. God dang, bro. Oh, my gosh. So that could have been different. But when we're in the locker, everyone's joking, everyone's laughing, everyone's smiling, everyone's happy. Shut up, Diggs. So I don't know where those narratives came from. They're real. From my standpoint, he's a great kid. I'm sure it's your bestie. It's your best friend forever, bro. Y'all be taking My Little Pony rides together, bro. He takes care of his family, take care of his responsibilities on the field and on and off the field. So he can't do no wrong in my eyes. Get this bum off my team. Get Trevon Diggs off my team. They just went and got 2 first-round corners for a reason. They just signed DeRon Bland. So now you have DeRon Bland, Kyer Elam, who's a first-round talent, and Savon Revel, who's a first-round talent. Get Trevon Diggs off of my team, bro. Because y'all don't see it, but I promise y'all I have not been wrong for a very long time. I promise y'all I see it. Diggs is not the type of guy you want in that locker room. And Diggs, I just don't trust him. I don't trust him in the locker room. I don't trust what information he's sharing with Micah. I don't trust Diggs, bro. I don't trust Diggs. I don't trust Diggs. Get Diggs out of my locker room. And to these damn reporters, quit asking everyone about Micah Parsons. Get over it. Quit showing us practice videos. Quit asking every single person about Micah Parsons. Get over it. We're Cowboys fans. We don't want to see Green Bay Packers practice videos. I'm sorry. I hope this is the 1 week y'all are doing this BS. Other than that, man, y'all gonna make me crash out. Calm down, Clint. Y'all gonna make me crash out. Calm down. Y'all gonna make me crash out. Bro, the reporters asked CeeDee Lamb. Bro. And no, we ain't gonna get to CeeDee yet. This is Nick Harris talking to Trevon Diggs. He said, cornerback Trevon Diggs said he went over to Micah Parsons' house the day he was signed his new extension with the. It's a blessing to see him and his family happy. They were just all celebrating as a family. I'm happy for Trevon Diggs. Talk like a damn a Riri kid. He sound like he can't make like fully functional sentences or something. Is something wrong with him, bruh? Why is everything he's saying happy? I was happy. They were just happy. Oh, everybody was celebrating. On his thoughts on the trade, I was surprised. I really thought it was going to get done. It's definitely a business. People always say, never make it personal. But when you go out there and lay your life on the line, practicing hard in the game, it becomes personal because you care so much about it. He wasn't practicing hard, Diggs. He wasn't practicing hard. And stop that lay your life on the line bullshit. Y'all get paid millions, man. Shut the fuck up. Oh, my God, I'm tired of that, bro. I'm tired of this. And this is the perfect picture. Diggs laying his life on the line. Yeah, avoiding tackles, bruh. I'm tired of Diggs. Trade Diggs, bro. Patrick Walker said, I asked CeeDee Lamb 2 obvious questions today. 1, his reaction to Micah Parsons. I respect Patrick Walker. Please let this be. I hope y'all are just planning to ask everybody the question once, and then y'all going to leave it the F alone until week 4. Leave it alone until we have plenty of time for Micah questions going into week 4, bro. The Eagles are playing the Cowboys in 72 hours from now, and the reporters are doing nothing but being a huge distraction, asking about a guy that's not in our locker room anymore, bro. CeeDee's answer. That's my dog, man. He knows it. Obviously wishing him the best and hope he has the best season ever. I don't. He's Micah Parsons. He's unblockable, unstoppable. Well, he's blockable and he's stoppable. We've seen it plenty of times. He's not playing against the Panthers, or we not beating a team by 20 points already. He's very blockable. 2, what will the emotion be on September 28th, though? Quote, the worst. It's going to be weird. It's going to be conflicting. I hope he's not in the backfield in 2 seconds. Dead ass. I love you, CD, but damn, I wish you had more Dak Prescott-like answers on this one. Damn, I wish you had more Dak Prescott-like answers, because yucky. The lack of confidence. Yucky. Oh, my gosh, bro. All right, let me get up out of here before I punch a hole in this damn computer monitor. Get Trevon Diggs off my team. Stop asking everybody Micah questions. I'm back. Duke.
Calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, am I still them boys? Y'all usually check on me. Listen. I'm still them boys. Woo, shut up, my boy. Hey!